if it weren't for Nash, I'd be dead. And I know that, like, I know the sun is going to rise tomorrow. I was on a path straight towards oblivion, and he found me and wanted me, and he took care of me. And then he forgave me when I wasn't the woman that he fell in love with. And the miracle of all miracles, we fell in love a second time. But his ability to forgive is what I really think brought us together. And I thought about how that ability would have been tested because of what's brought us here today. And I thought about what Nash would do and how he would react if he were here, if he had to say something about someone that he loved and he lost. And I think I know what he would say.
I'm sorry.
No, Natalie, Jared, wait. Wait.
I've missed you, Princess.
Okay, the Vickers. Time to go.
I don't think the dog is finished with his business. And neither are we.
Okay, Manning, what do you got?
Thought you were through with waitressing.
I was. And then Adriana's mother took over BE, so I can't work there anymore.
Yeah, I heard about that. Pretty awful time for the Buchanans.
I know. You grow up thinking that the rich have it made, and then you find out that they can get hurt just like we can.
Yep. Michael was on duty. He was the doctor who took care of Nash the night that he...
I was there when he fell. Yeah. The funeral's today. I can't imagine what Jessica's going through.
At least she's got that big loving family.
What the hell are they doing here?
Well, I'm sure they're here out of respect for Nash.
Oh, please, they don't know the meaning of the word.
Clint, don't make this worse, okay?
I'm sorry, we just want to...
No, don't apologize. Come in. Please, join us. Come on. There's a seat right up front for you guys.
Boy, that takes guts.
Showing up at a funeral where you're not wanted, that's not guts, that's nerve.
No, and then it takes guts to forgive them.
Have a seat. After all, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you two. Nash would be alive.
We shouldn't have come.
You can say that again.
We didn't want to upset anyone. We wanted to come and pay our respects to Nash. We loved him and his family. Listen, I am so unbelievably sorry for the way things turned out.
The way things turned out, that's an interesting way to put it, Natalie.
Okay, Natalie, I think...
No, I want them to stay, Mom.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I mean, they felt the need to come here, you know, and they should stay. Because this is about closure, right? Funerals are for closure. Funerals are for saying goodbye, and everybody deserves a goodbye, even Jared and Natalie, so it's okay.
Jesse, this is for Nash, for his friends and his family.
I know. Thank you. But he's at home. Speaking of family, and that just leaves me, right, Natalie? So, I do have a few words to say about my husband. I hadn't planned a speech, but now I have something to say.
In case you've forgotten, I am the crown princess of Mandora. You shoot me, my country's gonna have your head.
I wonder what your country will feel when they find out that the crown princess made off with the crown jewels.
I had nothing to do with that. In fact, if it's anybody's fault, it's yours. I was in Mandora, and you were here. You were supposed to keep the jewels safe.
Save the act, princess. All I did was drop you off at Ramsey's condo where you ran in with a suitcase of cash and came back with a suitcase of jewels. Now, you either turn them over to me, or I will turn you over to the police for Ramsey's murder.
No, I think I'm good. You're trespassing. Yeah? So what's in here? Antiques. Right. Antiques. You're some kind of cop? That's right, I'm some kind of cop. Now unlock the damn door.
So how are things going at home?
You mean with Brody?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Surprisingly. Oh, yeah.
Three-legged race, father-son champions. Are you carrying this around in that little bag?
Brody and Shane and I had lunch here, and Shane insisted on bringing it. It's his most prized possession now. He and Brody went to play basketball, and I ended up with it, but don't put a scratch on it because I guarantee you Shane will notice.
Oh, okay. So, well, where did they win it?
At a Father's Day field day extravaganza at the community center. Shane was so excited. You know, he's used to just getting through Father's Day every year, and this year he had a dad.
I got through Mother's Day the same way. I can imagine how he felt.
Brody's into it too.
Well, that doesn't really surprise me, because he did ask you to marry him knowing that you were pregnant with someone else's child. He wanted this.
Yeah, but I didn't really trust it at the time. But I guess he wanted a kid.
He wanted a family, Gigi.
I like him. And I appreciate how he's stepped up with Shane. But
He's not Rex.
I'd like to thank everybody that spoke and that shared a song. I knew how wonderful Nash was, but to hear you guys talk about him, I don't think that Nash realized he had so many friends. I wish he had known. Thanks for coming. Nash was a wonderful man, a loving husband, and a great dad. He was all of those things. And that's what I need to talk about now. I need to talk about why he died. Why you killed him.
Yes.
No. You said I'd get through this, and I know you're worried about me, but this is how I'm going to get through this, because I will not put my husband in the ground and just say that everything's okay when it's not okay.
Vicky, let her say what
I'm
she's
okay.
gonna say.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I should open up that stinking door.
This is the best funeral I've ever been to, flat out.
Natalie, do you remember that day? Huh? It was Bree's birthday. She got up extra early that day, because I think she knew it was her birthday. And I brought her into our bedroom. And Nash and her would play this game. He would pretend that he was asleep, and he'd snore, and then she'd tickle him, and he'd scoop her up, and she'd start laughing and screaming, and that would usually be my cue to get breakfast, you know? But that day, I don't know, I just wanted to stay a little bit longer. I don't know what it was. I thought that maybe it was because of the new baby. And I hadn't told Nash yet, because you were the only one I told about that. And, I knew that would change everything. So I just wanted to wait for the right moment. So I thought that I would put Bree to bed. And after her happy birthday... And then I'd light some candles, and then I would tell him. And that would be great, because I knew that our life would be different. I would just watch his face light up when I said that he was going to be a dad again.
God. She's pregnant.
Oh, yeah. For those of you who don't know, I'm pregnant. But I did get a chance to tell Nash. Yeah, when he was in the ER, when he was bleeding to death. And you know what, Natalie? I can't help but wonder, what did you do that day, huh? Did you wake up with Uncle Jared? Did you guys have a big laugh about what suckers we are?
It wasn't like that.
Well, what was it like? Jared, what was it like? Are you proud of yourself? Because you pulled one over on the big bad Buchanans? Huh? Did you toast with a bottle of Esprit Libre? Is that what you did? Oh, no, you wouldn't have done that. Because that's tacky, right? That would be poor form. And if you're going to be a Buchanan, you have to act like one, because that's really what this is all about, right? That you guys get what you want, and to hell with everybody else, huh?
Baby, I think you're so
No, Mama, I'm just getting started.
I didn't kill anyone. Besides, you're the one with the gun. I saw you shoot that policeman.
And I'll shoot you too if you don't give me the jewels.
No, you won't. We're in a public place. People will see you. Besides, if you shoot me, you'll never find out where the jewels are.
Well, maybe I can think of a way to change your mind.
So you're a cop. So what? I don't see a warrant.
So that's how you want to play this, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly how I want to play it.
Yeah? You gonna take a son?
Mr. Manning? Mr. Manning?
Mr. Manning's out.
Oh, I want to speak with him. It's urgent.
Maybe I can help you.
Maybe you can.
How does it feel, Natalie? You got away with it. I think Jared's out of jail. All the charges are dropped. Oh, yeah. For those of you who don't know, Jared posed as our uncle, and then his fraud cost us the company, and all the while, he was sleeping with Natalie.
That is not true.
Oh, really? It's not true? So you're not sleeping with Natalie, is that true?
Look, Jessica, you want to yell at me, please be my guest. Don't embarrass yourself in front of your friends and family. Let's just go somewhere.
Embarrass myself? Jared! Uncle Jared! Thank you for caring about my feelings, but I really think that my friends and my family want to know the truth about what happened to Nash, about why he died and how.
It was an accident.
Really? It was an accident. Do you even remember what he said to you before the BE board meeting? He came to you to thank you. Thank you for saving his vineyard. And he said that he forgave you for buying it out from underneath him. You remember that? And he said, oh my God, that you were more deserving than him. Because after all, he married into the family, but you were the real deal. What were you thinking when my husband humbled himself to you and he hugged you? Were you laughing at him? Were you laughing at him when he was hugging you?
Of course not.
Oh, you got one over on Nash Brennan. You must be really, really proud of yourself.
Jessica, I swear to God, I never intended to hurt you.
No, you did. Remember? Because that's what you came to town for. To get Tess back, remember? You kept on saying it over and over and over again. Tess put you in jail for something you didn't do, and you were going to get her back. Remember? But Tess wasn't here. So you took our vineyard anyway. You didn't care. You didn't care what it meant to Nash. You didn't care that it was our home. You just took it. And Nash had to borrow money from that awful man. He was so desperate to get it back from you. And you know what it was like for him when that vulture came to foreclose? He was already dead when you threw him over the ledge. You already killed his soul.
Just, he was trying to get the money from the family.
That's not his family, Natalie. God, you are no better than he is. He is a social climbing loser, and so are you. Oh, sorry. You know, you came from a decent family. Your dad was a drunk, but I'm sure your mom did the best that she can do. But you are just trailer trash.
Nothing.
No, they killed him.
Yes, I know it seems like that.
Come on, we're going home.
No, I have home. They took it from me. Murderers!
Rex is married.
Rex is separated.
But they're trying to work things out. And I hope they do.
Really?
Marcy, they're separated because Adriana lied to him. About nothing. I mean, who cares if she dug up Brody? I've been lying to him about his son. Okay? If Rex finds out that I have been keeping the truth from him about Shane, he'll hate me.
He disappeared on you. You found somebody else. You found a man who was willing to commit to you and your kid.
Sounds great. Yeah. Except I love Rex. And he's just lost everything because everyone close to him has lied to him. His wife, his dad, his mom.
Him and Roxy, they're still not talking.
He's furious with her, so he's got no one. He's got you. And I can't tell him my truth without turning Shane's world completely upside down.
You are a world-class mother. You're sacrificing your own happiness for the sake of your child, which is what a good mom does. You know, because when you love a child, you do everything and anything to keep him safe and happy. You do anything.
Hey, what's going on?
I may have the chance to adopt privately.
Oh, but that's fantastic.
Oh, yes and no.
You're right. Shooting you wouldn't solve anything.
I'm glad we agree. Have a nice day, Ambassador. Come on, David Vickers, let's go.
Not so fast. It's time to play a little game called Let's Make a Deal. You take me to the jewels, or David Vickers gets it.
You wouldn't. I was wondering if you found out who killed Commissioner Ramsey.
We're still investigating. And you can read all about it in the paper. Now let's go, both of you.
Look, I am not going anywhere. I'm on duty, remember?
I've got it covered. Used to work for Ramsey. I've seen you before.
Well, can't imagine where.
The police station. A couple of weeks ago. Came in looking for him. You were upset. Kind of like you are now.
No, that was just completely different.
Yeah, how?
Because that time it was just a problem with the job I was doing for him.
What exactly did you do for him, Janet?
Well, I think this funeral's a bust. I put your money on Jessica.
Come sit down. Come sit down.
It's cruel of you to come here. Get out, both of you.
No, she hasn't said goodbye yet. No. She hasn't said goodbye. No, I want you to see him. I want you to see him.
Don't do this.
I want you to see what you guys did. You know, the funeral director, he did the best that he could, but he couldn't cover up everything that you guys did. You did this, and this is how I'm going to remember him. His broken body, his empty eyes. Oh my God, he's gone. You left us, my David, you left us. He's gone, Mom. Look at you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, baby, are you okay?
How could I possibly be okay?
Listen, that thing she said about the trailer trash was really harsh. But you know, we lived in a trailer or two, maybe three. But the truth is, we're not trash, we're survivors.
Get her out of here. Yeah, let's go.
The plan was for the family to accompany the hearse to the cemetery.
Yeah, well, all those plans have changed now. Could you please get a hold of the funeral home and ask them to come and pick up the casket while the family regroups, and then we'll be in touch with them about the burial.
Oh, of course.
Thanks.
Listen, Bo, anything you need, okay?
Yeah, we can stick around if you need help with Okay, thank you.
I was his housekeeper.
So how'd you get hooked up with Manning?
When Commissioner Ramsey was killed, I needed a job. And Mr. Manning was looking for someone to take care of his new home.
And the woman living with Ramsey?
Just don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you do. When you came to the police station, you told Lee he had to come home, that she was agitated. Where is she, Janet?
What's going on here?
Cop broke in.
I could have sworn I told you to get lost.
Yeah, I know what you told me, but I didn't listen. I think you're going to tell me the truth. Who you got up in that room?
Tough day.
Can't believe Jess lost it like that.
Oh, honey. Sometimes people just get pushed too far.
That's right. Sometimes when you lose someone you love, it can just unhinge you.
In this case, I think her hysteria was genuine. I want to go home. I've got some work to do, but I want to pay my respects first.
Would you like to have a ride? Because Bo and I could drop you off.
No, I'm okay.
Well, it's just that Clint left, so I thought maybe you could use a ride.
No, I can manage on my own, but thank you.
You okay?
Feeling lousy. Nash shouldn't be dead. None of this makes any sense. You know, now there are two little kids. They don't have a father. Jess, she's lost her husband. You know what? I just wish that I could push back time and then be able to just fix things. That's
I know exactly what you mean. But there isn't anything that we can do about the past. So all we can do is respect the present and hope for the best.
Darling, don't you think you should come back to Landfair with me? It's so soon.
This is my home.
Well, you haven't been back here since Nash
Was killed?
Honey, it's just that your mother and I think you may be rushing it just a little bit.
He was reading the sports page. I know that because he was trying to decide what baseball game to watch that day.
No,
Leave it.
Honey, it's just the wind.
I'd always yell at him to wipe his feet when he came home, because he'd go out and check the vines and his boots would get all muddy. I would give anything to see those muddy footprints. I'm never going to see him again. I'm never going to see him again.
So, there's a baby you can adopt?
Well, there might be. The mom's not due until the fall.
And she wants to give the baby to you.
That's what she says. I don't think it's fair to the kid, and I don't want to talk about this anymore. I gotta go.
What? What are you talking about? You are the best mother I know.
Well, thank you. But given my history, I think it's quite possible that someone could object to my adopting another kid, and I don't think that I should put another child through that again. I don't. And if for some reason someone were to contest the adoption and I lost custody, I really don't think that I can take that, okay? Not again.
Look, once something really bad happens to you, you're always scared that it could happen again. But if you don't take a chance, you'll never get past it. Marcy, you are an amazing mother, and Tommy's lucky he had you for as long as...
His name is Sam.
Call him. You loved him, and he knew it. And if you have the opportunity to give that kind of start to another child, you have to do it. There's nothing else to it.
You just take as long as you like, honey. We'll just sit here. And when you're ready, I can take you and your mother back to Lamphere.
I want to stay here.
Jesse, darling, come back to Lamphere. Have a little something to eat, get some sleep, and you come back tomorrow when you're stronger.
No, I want to stay. I want to be with him while I still can. He's still here.
Honey, he's in your heart. And he always will be. He's a part of you and your children.
Can you watch Bree tonight?
Yes, of course I can.
I'm gonna stay here. I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I promise. If I need anything, I'll call.
Listen, I tell you what. I can always bunk out here on the couch, you know.
No, Dad. It's fine, really. I want to be alone. I'm okay.
You'll call?
If I need anything. Yes.
I love you.
How are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I was handling it all pretty well. Adriana leaving town, my father not being my father. And then seeing Jared, hearing Jessica turn to Natalie like that. I don't blame them for Nash's death. It was an accident. But one thing Jessica said is true. If either one of them, Jared, Natalie, Charlie, Adriana, if they just stopped, thought about what they were doing, and told the truth, none of this would have happened.
That's a fact. Have you heard from Adriana?
She left a voicemail. I heard about Nash's death. Sent her condolences. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the right move. Separating. She's there, I'm here. I just keep thinking about the promises we made to each other, about how we wouldn't get hung up on stuff that happened in the past. Here we are. Still separated over stupid stuff that happened in the past.
Yeah. You know, it's a challenge to stay in the here and now.
And right here. And now she's gone. It's all my fault. I let her go.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi. I think we should go over to Ace's and see how your brother is doing.
Well, I'm sure that he's shit. Besides, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Hey.
Hey, is the funeral over? I'm sorry, that was Tom. Obviously, you wouldn't have answered if it wasn't over.
Yeah, it's pretty much over.
Paul, I won't keep you. We were wrong. It was just a routine burglary. Whoever was at the apartment tried to break into another one in the same building, so it had nothing to do with Ramsey.
You sure?
Oh, listen, I'm at the diner. Your mom took a tumble, twisted her ankle.
You know her. I told her she should get it looked at, but maybe I was thinking you and Chris could come down here and
convince her to go to the hospital, get it checked out or something.
Yeah.
Myself growing a pencil thin mustache.
That there is an insurance investigator coming over to the apartment to meet her.
Okay.
You wouldn't shoot David because he's innocent.
It's up to you, princess. Take me to the jewels and the puppy's yours.
He's not a puppy. He's full grown. He's just a little small.
Well, let's hope I get full life.
No, don't shoot.
The jewels or the pooch? I'm going to count to 3, princess. 1.
No, you can't shoot him. Really, I mean, he's a purebred shih tzu. His grandfather and his father were both champions. There'd be one hell of a lawsuit. Besides, that animal rights organization is going to come after you for dog murder.
3.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll give you the jewels. Just put him down. Gently.
Good call, princess.
Run, David, because run! Run!
Damn it!
Well, as nice as this house is, it's not open for tours.
Come.
How the hell did he get in here?
I'll find out.
Mr. Manning,
Not yet.
the money you gave me was counterfeit.
What?
It's fake. I took a bill over to the bank and they confirmed it.
Tina.
You give me one good reason why I don't call Detective McBain.
I'll replace the money.
There was $1 million in that briefcase.
And you'll get every penny.
In cash?
You keep your mouth shut.
And you make sure Marty gets all the care she needs.
Absolutely. She's my top priority.
All right.
Why are you being so secretive?
I just wanted a little privacy.
For what?
Lindsay, will you marry me?
Talia? Maybe she let Talia take her to the hospital. I mean, there's no note or anything.
Check the kitchen.
Are you sure Talia told you to meet them here?
Yeah, that's what she said.
So where are they?
Hey, I thought you were meeting the guys at the diner.
No.
Is the insurance investigator coming?
Sarah, I'm so sorry.
This is all my fault. I made mistake after mistake, and now you've lost your job, your home, your family, and
She thinks that we killed Matt.
no, she's just trying to make sense of it, baby. And it's something you can't make sense of. It's a horrible, tragic accident. And for her to blame you, you've always been so loyal to Jessica. You're the best sister in the world.
You're nobody's sister. Max can't even look at me in the face.
He's going to get over it. And it's going to be okay. And I don't know how, but we are going to get through this. I love you. And I'm going to make this up to you.
You know, I love you too. See, the thing is about twins, Jess and I were not identical, and we may not have been raised together. She hates me now. But I can still feel her pain. I love you, Nash.
Fate keeps bringing us together. We are a couple born of implausibility and impossibility. And yet here we are.
You will forever fill my heart.
I love you, I love you. This is our future.
The vineyard belongs to us now. You'll have to move.
We're going to be together forever.
You need to prepare for the worst. You need to say your goodbyes.
You're the mother of my child. And we're going to be a family. Forever. You are never going to be alone again.
I promise I'm not going to leave you. Okay? I love you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
There's something you don't know about me.
Where's my daughter?
We can't find her.
What's gonna happen to Sarah?
She lost her husband. She thinks we killed him.
Hey, baby. It's me, Tess.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on